Hello student, good morning. So today our topic is work done by force of friction on horizontal plane. So here we will take any horizontal plane and this is a rough horizontal plane and we put a body having mass m on this surface. Okay, the weight of this body work vertically downward directions, that is mg, and normal force work vertically upward directions, and F is applied force working on this body. Due to this body will be move right hand sides with acceleration a. Okay, when this body will move right hand side, then there will be a opposing force produced here between the contact surface of these two bodies, that is called a frictional force. Okay, so here suppose an object of mass small m is situated on a rough horizontal surface. When the force is applied, I mean this F, external force, when the external force F is applied on the object, then the object moves, then this object moves. The force acting on the object are, so how many forces working on this object? So there are 4 forces working on these objects. So look at this figure. So mg, I mean the weight of this body work vertically downward directions, normal force work vertically upward directions. F is the applied force due to which this body will move right hand sides with acceleration a, and the frictional force produced here, okay, between the contact surface of these two bodies, which opposes the motion of body. Okay, so how many forces? So 4 forces, mg, normal force, and applied force, and frictional force. Okay, so now we see the free body diagram of this body. Okay, so weight of this body work vertically downward directions, normal force work vertically upward directions. F is applied force and small f is frictional force here. Okay, so this body will move right hand side with acceleration a. Okay, so firstly these two forces, normal force and weight of this body, will satisfy each other. Okay, I mean balance each other. I mean both have the equal magnitude. And here this body move right hand sides with acceleration a. So now this force, I mean the applied force, must be greater than frictional force. Okay, so net force working on this body ma is equal to F minus F. Okay, I mean applied force minus frictional force. Okay, we give the equation number 2, and we already know that frictional force, okay, frictional force is equal to coefficient of frictional and normal force. Okay, so normal force here, okay, we use the equation number 1 and put the value of normal force is equal to weight of this body. So we put the n is equal to mg here. Okay, and now we put this value, we give the equation number 3. Okay, so now we put the value of equation number 3 in equation number 2. I mean we put the value of frictional force mu mg. Okay, we give it equation number 3. Okay, so here what we do here, I repeat again. So here we take any body and we put this body on a horizontal plane. Okay, so now the weight of this body work vertically downward directions and the normal force work vertically upward direction when this body is at rest. Okay, so all the forces balance each other, but when there will be applied force working on this body, that is a capital F, this body start moving in right hand sides with acceleration a. So then there will be a frictional force produced between the contact surface of these two bodies, that is a small f here. Okay, so now this is a free body diagram of this body having mass m, and this is the equation number 1. I mean the weight of this body should be equal to the normal force. Okay, and this body will move right hand side with acceleration a. So now the applied force must be greater than the frictional force. So we can write here the F greater than frictional force here. So now the net force working on this body will be Ma, okay, is equal to F minus, I mean applied force minus frictional force here. And we already know that frictional force is equal to coefficient of friction into normal force N here, okay. And we already have the value of this normal force mg, so we put this value here, okay. So now finally we get the frictional force F is equal to mu mg. So now we put this value of frictional force in equation number 2, and the result is here. So Ma is equal to F minus mu mg, and we give it equation number 3, okay. So when this body will move constant acceleration, okay, sorry, constant velocity, then what happened? Since the object is moving with constant velocity, then acceleration should be 0, okay. So we put this value in equation number 3, then finally it becomes 0, okay. M into 0 is equal to F minus mu mg, okay. So finally it becomes 0, F minus mu mg, and finally F is equal to mu mg. I mean external force is equal to mu mg. I mean a frictional force. So here we can write equation number 4. Okay. If this body move by distance s, okay, if this body move by distance s, then what happens? If the object moves by distance s, then work done is equal to force into displacement, okay. So work done is equal to force is here mu mg into s, okay. So now we discuss some numerical problem. An object is slipping down on an inclined plane of inclination angle 30 degrees with horizontal. If the coefficient of kinetic friction between the object and the plane be under root 3/4, then find the acceleration of slipping the object, okay. So the here inclined plane which make an angle 30 degree with horizontal already given here, okay. So we put any body on this inclined plane having mass m, okay. The weight of this body work vertically downward direction and normal force upward direction, okay. So we resolve weight of this body into two components, mg cos 30 degree and mg sin 30 degree, okay. So this object slipping down on an inclined plane with acceleration a. So now frictional force opposes the motions, okay, which produced between the contact surface of these two bodies. So now we have to find the value of acceleration, okay. So kinetic friction already given here, kinetic friction between these bodies already given here, I mean the coefficient of kinetic frictions. So mu k is equal to under root 3/4, okay. So when this body, now we see that the free body diagram of this body, weight of this body work vertically downward directions, but we take its components mg cos 30 and normal force work upward directions, that is n, and mg sin theta, and here frictional force, okay. When this body will move left hand side with acceleration a, okay. So how many forces working on this body? So there are 4 forces. So we can write here n is equal to mg cos 30 degree, and n is equal to, finally we write here cos 30 is equal to under root 3/2. We give it equation number 1, okay. And this body will move left hand sides, okay, with acceleration a. So net force working on this body, small ma, is equal to mg sin theta minus f, okay. Here this force mg sin theta should be greater than frictional force, mg sin theta greater than frictional force, okay. So here, and we already know that we give it equation number 2, okay. So here frictional force is equal to mu k into normal force. Okay, so we put the value of normal force, that is mg under root 3 upon 2, mg under root 3 upon 2, and we already have the coefficient of kinetic frictions under root 3 upon 4, under root 3 upon 4 mg under root 3 upon 2. Okay, so we need space here. So finally frictional force is equal to 3 upon 8 mg. Okay, so we put this value in equation number 2. ma is equal to mg, sorry, here the sine 30 degree. Okay, so mg sine 30 1 upon 2 minus 3 upon 8 mg. Okay, so finally 4 mg minus 3 mg upon 8 is equal to mg upon 8. So F net, that is ma, it represent net frictional force working on this body. F net is equal to mg upon 8. Okay, and it force net is equal to ma mg upon 8. M and m will cancel to each other, so acceleration is equal to g upon 8. Okay, so we take g is equal to 10 meter per second square here. So acceleration is equal to this is the value of g. We put the value of g 10 upon 8, 4. Okay, so finally at 1.25 meter per second square. Okay, this is the final value of acceleration.